Hi there, David here, and welcome aboard Wild Goose Adventures. It's been a bit of a tumultuous couple of months. You remember this lovely woman? Hello!
Oh, hello! Oh, so good to see you again. Oh, love you.
She's passed away, and we've had to deal with that and mourn her loss and take care of all the details. It's taken up a lot of my time. So I'm trying to find what I'm going to do next and where this lot might lead me. While I've been busy dealing with Mum, the weather here has been absolutely gorgeous, and I haven't had a chance to be out for a couple of months. With the wind coming from the west predominantly, it's not very good for foiling. The wind's been light, so I've been doing a lot of skating, but really it hasn't been much good for foiling. And what that's done is given me the drive and the impetus to get back into doing a bit of sup foiling, back where it all began. So I was lucky enough to come across this here board. I needed a bigger board with more volume to be able to stand up and paddle straight on it, and it has the advantage as well of being able to use it with the wing when it's light. And what a great opportunity when this came along to do a test of the Armstrong board. Army Armstrong is a bit of a legend. He's done a whole heap of really cool things, and he's known for his innovative style. And so this was a chance for me to have a look at these boards and see if they really lived up to the hype. The board itself, this board is 6'4" and 130 litres, so it's significantly larger than the board I normally use, and it also has a couple of extra features. The first one you'll see, if I can show you this way, it has a significant concave in the centre of the board at the top. This has a couple of advantages. First of all, being low, you're getting your feet down closer to the water and closer to the foil, so you get more connection and more control. Secondly, that the board itself, because the literage doesn't have to be here, it is in the front, you get more volume up here, which means it's more stable to use and easier to ride. The back itself is quite wide, as you can see as well, and that allows for a good clean exit in the water, but we'll talk about that later. One of the issues that you get from a board like this with a big concave in it is that this section, the concave, like a boat, like the skiffs I used to sail, would fill up with water and make them very heavy. So he has been incredibly innovative in doing a couple of things. By keeping this area wide, he has meant that the water can run off quickly there. And the second part is the handle that is on the top is also, if I can show you, you can see that runs through to the back. And so it is just a natural drain for the water. And that is brilliant, my friends. Is that this EVA foam has also got some memory in it, and so it's really grippy and just in the perfect spot, or so they say, because I haven't used it yet, but that's what they're telling me. If we turn it over, he's done a couple of really smart things. One is this, they call it forward projection, and he's been really big on making the mast rails long and putting them further forward, because in the end this is a longer board, remember, but remember that as you move the foils forward, then the swing weight is only as relevant as the front as it is from the front of the board to the mast. And so by having a long set of rails here, you can take it a long way forward, and so that reduces the swing weight. Pretty smart. The front of the board itself, as you can see, there's a lot of concave in it, and the idea of that is that the water goes through into the concaves, and then funneling it forward and underneath helps lift the board, because the idea is to get it up as soon as possible. When we look at the back, you'll see that it's really flat. There's no chine here, there's no second little gullies facing, angling back, that a lot of the boards try and tell you is a fantastic thing. I've never believed it and never really liked it. So to have clean exit here, the water can run through and come straight off the back, will help lift. Well, I believe it anyway. And the second part is, you see they've got really wide gunnels, just like our skiffs had. So the actual board shape is in here as opposed to being there, but which will help that as you lift up, if you come down, then this helps brace and re-lift out of the water. Really cool feature. That's about it. Time to go, sheet on, and hit the water.
Well, I can't catch your eye, no matter how I try. Baby, you just look the other way. Well, baby, throw me some rope, I wanna see where this will go. I'm hanging on to every word you say. Oh baby, I got baggage. Show me a woman that don't and won't drag you down. We'll throw it off the boat. Oh, take your chances. Let me inside your head. Oh baby, let me paint your blue heart.
Well, that sure was fun, wasn't it? It was just like the most natural thing in the world being on that board. It suited me and I really loved it. I really loved those flared gunnels and how it just popped out of the water, and if it did touch down, it just came back out again. Mostly I love the waterline length, and so it enabled the board to start moving quickly, and then those lovely concaves at the bow just lifted it up, and then it just pulled out of the water super duper easy. It was lovely. All in all, it was just a wonderful, wonderful time to get up on the water, and a wonderful board to get up and do it. The carbon was just made it light, and having the double stringers and that long track to be able to put the foil into made all the difference in the world. One thing that did surprise me was how easily it turned. Being 6'4", a longer board, I thought it might be a little bit harder to turn, but it's true what they said. The swing weight moving forward on the board itself made it really easy to turn. Both tacking and jibing was an absolute pleasure. The question is, where do we go from here? It was a fair process to get rid of everything and start the cruising lifestyle. 4 years, and I've accumulated a lot of stuff, and it's going to be hard for me to just pack up and go. The boat needs a bit of work, it needs a lot of work, and so I don't know quite where that's going to lead to in the future, but I am enjoying the foiling, and I'm enjoying the group of people that I am foiling with. So I'm going to stick around here, let myself breathe a little bit and get over all that's going on before I make any decisions. So that's it for this Wild Goose Adventures. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've learned something. If you have, hit the like button and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear. And thank you to all the people who have been loyal enough to follow me in this journey. So from Wild Goose Adventures, smooth sailing.